Hi Gemini, hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you here are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi Gems, I hope everyone is safe and well. My dear Gems. Since we're still, I just want to shoot it out there, we still have 20% discount because of the 10,000 subscribers on all the extendeds as well as all private readings. So if you're interested in either one of those, you'll find the link in the caption down below. Thank you so much for this. I already pre-shuffled all of your cards, and 3 guardian angel cards actually popped out, and I'm curious when they want me to read those for you, like when exactly they'll let me know, but there's 3. That's a lot. Also, if you would like to win the 20-minute free private reading with Spirit and myself, just subscribe to the channel and say that you did so below, or write something else encouraging for the collective, and Spirit is going to pick someone, right? Just make it known in some way that you would like a reading. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Please only take what resonates with you, Gemini, and leave the rest behind, because that means it's for somebody else. You can reverse the placements. It's not gender specific, nor is it time specific. Which means, please just go with the title. If the title resonates with you, then just watch it. There may be a message in it for you. Whoa, and there you can see again. Wow. Okay, cool. So, wonderful. You're starting off here, Gemini, as the Knight of Pentacles. Someone who has been hurt, hence the armor. There's a little bit of guardedness involved here in your situation right now. Yeah, not everybody may perceive this at first, because there may be a persona of yourself that you're pushing or that you're showing the world first. And then if people get to know you a little bit better here, Gemini, then they also get to see the more vulnerable side of yourself that you're otherwise trying to guard that vulnerable persona of yours with that armor, right, to the outside world. There's also, by the way, 2 cards that I cannot see it. You can see it pretty well here. I also will post the pictures of your readings of this one as well as the extended over on Instagram if you would like to follow us over there at Universal Power Tarot, okay? So you can get intuitive nudges yourself as you look at the cards of your reading, right? You can also maybe better decide whether you want to go watch the extended by just having a look over on Instagram, all right? So, coming back to this here, there's something about springtime, about... what they're saying now is this is all about to change, which is really interesting. Because first of all, you're going through some kind of a maturity process here, from a youngster to an older man, not gender specific, all right? This is not just for older men, this reading. This is for everyone. So, there's grass. This is why I said spring. And there's springtime about to come. This hermit is usually depicted in like a wintry kind of an environment, where you would have to have been in circumstances, surrounded by circumstances, relationship, people, where you may have felt like outside in the cold, but the reason, left outside in the cold, but the reason for this to occur is so that you would actually go inside, like internally, realize that you're your own anchor, that you're your own light. And there's a reason why this card says the wise one, right? While this one is still struggling a little bit and maybe not knowing, struggling to find stability in their life, this one already has the stability, because it's not to be found on anything external. It's to be found on the internal planes here. There's inner child involved, so you may currently be working with your inner child. And if not, there's a connotation that this would be a good idea here, because that's where the hurt one comes in, you know. And often in our adult life, when we are experiencing hurts in relationship, that often the underlying thing that wants to rise up to the surface is something that happened way before. So when you are tapping into the hurt of, let's say, a relationship that broke away, and you're tapping into that, then all of a sudden you may discover as you work on yourself that, oh my goodness, we're going further down the line, and somewhere an inner child of you, Gemini, has been hurt, like in childhood, and this is why that person was here. So as a stop in between, because often that pain would be too painful to go to directly. This is why you have an intermediate, basically, in the form of another, right? That hurts you, and you're just like, oh, that other. But as you go beyond that pain, there all of a sudden, there's the real diamond right there. Your inner child waiting for you to, like, yearning for your attention and for your acknowledgement in that situation. And that'll resolve the whole thing. That'll turn it around, right? That'll turn the situation around majorly here. Majorly. And for spring to be returned, for the transformation to occur. And now they would like me to read the first card, which is Judgment. Sorry. Let go of fear of being judged. You are good enough. It is time to release all that you have kept safely locked away in your heart. This is so fitting. Your true essence and potential have been restricted by structure and method for too long. There is no right or wrong way. Just be you. Yeah. And this is exactly when the armor is falling away, right? Because when we're able to express our true selves, we don't really need that anymore. It just sort of falls away. I don't mean boundaries, right? I just mean the armor to keep others out. Let's see the ones we don't see yet before the Sun card actually comes up, which is quite amazing, but there are steps in between until you reach that complete freedom. See, they don't have any armor whatsoever. They're quite naked. So it's like that's how God, or whoever you want to call him or her or it or whatever, how God made you, right? As two that are naked, right? Naked. And that's the Phoenix Rising once again. The Phoenix Rising once again. But there's steps in between, and we'll find out what they are. Oh my goodness, you have 3 major arcanas now. You have the High Priestess. Yes, you've got powers, darling. Yes, mystical powers. You may be a tarot reader. You may be a witch. You may be a shaman. You may be, the list goes on and on. What's a male witch? Is that a male witch, or how do you call male witches? Because it's not gender specific here at all. There's a transformative process with the snake here and the butterfly in the card. The snake always denotes to healing. Of course, we already said that. And we have a reoccurrence of the bunny rabbit here, which is the inner child. So right there, and they're right here in the picture, right? And we again have 2 bunny rabbits. So that could denote too, because I said with the Sun card two people. So the divine feminine, divine masculine, for them to come into alignment here with you. And we actually have a man and a woman here as well. Making the unseen seen. You indeed have a strong connection with the spiritual realm. And the spiritual realm in turn with you. Because you are able to perceive them. You are able to hear them in some shape or form. The communication is established, and I feel it is related to going hermit here, to really going within yourself and find what is true for you. And this is when the answers started to come in, or will start to come in for you, depending on where you are in your journey here. Either way, this is all of a sudden where a lot of peacefulness comes in, and oh yeah, by the way, it's completely spring. So there may be something about going through a longer winter period, and then all of a sudden things are starting to blossom as they naturally do. Trust in these natural cycles to occur. Like your spring is going to come, Gemini. This is a given. This is a given. Keep going in this process, right? Really think about nature and how it always just becomes spring. It always does. It always does, right? Or if you don't have spring where you are, just like the changing of seasons, it always happens. Trust in that. For some of you, you are a unicorn, so very unique, right? Very unique, and expressing that uniqueness, again, of course, just be you, right? Just be who you were born to be. And this is not so easy sometimes, right? We have to take a few hurdles often enough to get to where we want to go, or where our soul is trying to take us towards, right? Strong connection with Mother Nature, with the animal realm here, also with plants. Oh yeah. A couple hurdles, like I said, that was one I didn't see. That's a Tower moment. So that is something here for you, Gemini, that needs to happen. It just does. This is the breaking away of the old, of this one here. Because he, in this card, not gender specific, is really feeling the need again to protect himself. But it's no longer necessary. No longer necessary. Your soul is really calling you forth, and this is why that Tower moment is here to get rid of it. And as you can see, nothing is happening to these two. So we're talking about two again. So maybe again, you could be actually in a relationship also where the two of you are going through this. But that Tower is leading you directly here, directly to enlightenment, directly to like this, right? So you see these two people are falling out. They're naked already because, you know, the clothes, sorry, this is kind of graphic. The clothes have been burned already. So it's just like you're yourself. Like the armor, everything fell away. It burned in that Tower moment so that you can be here, that you can have this and be the phoenix rising, either the both of you or just you, like divine masculine, divine feminine. But there's a sense of another here in this reading also. Again, it doesn't have to be for all of you guys. Yeah. Yeah, stepping stones. Stepping stones. Let's see, what else do we have for Gemini, please? What else do we have for Gemini? All right, before I do so, pick them up and figure out which ones are for you. I'm going to read your second guardian angel card to you because they just drew my eye to it. It says intuition. 2. Wow, you're being treated here. So, trust your intuition and know that what seems logical may not necessarily be right. Intuition, exactly above the High Priestess. The answer to your question lies inside your heart. How fitting. Endless possibilities exist for you. Stop trying to work it all out and feel your way through. We, your angels, will guide you. Trust your feelings. What feels right is right. Exactly, right above the High Priestess. So interesting. All right, now let me figure out which ones are for you here. Yes, oh wow. Oh, okay. All 4. That's interesting. I just did a private reading and I still need to tell that person about that, because often when I do private readings, the next general reading I do holds some of their energies as well and is for them. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Perfect. Yes, okay, cool. I get it. I get it. Okay. Oh my God. I just for a second there, and this is for you as well, forgot that you were there. So I'm just like my usual self, like goofing around, but without, you know, that moment when all of a sudden you realize, wow, I'm being watched, and you're being yourself because you gave up control and because you no longer really care about what others may think of you. And that's exactly that point where others start to latch on and be like, wow, I really love you for who you are, just because you are who you are, right? And all your goofiness and everything. And that's that particular point here. So your next card out is the Green Woman, and this is like the pre-soup basically. So this is highly fertile, highly nurturing, the most nurturing soup you could ever eat, right? And this is to tap into the feminine powers, the feminine healing energies, possibly connect with other females too. If you're a male, maybe connect with males and their strong divine feminine side. But there's a strong sense really that, like that female energy that the moon provides, that Mother Nature provides, right? That strong energy. And to go deep here too. To go deep. This is a rebirthing process, and you're going to need her support and her energies. Again, this is also with the High Priestess. These two are connected. There's a maturing process that is occurring because she's quite young in that picture, and this one is the rather mature one, right? The one that really does the magic, right? That is manifesting super quickly. That one, yes, of course, yeah, but she's the next step here. So we had that maturing process here twice already. Wow. So this is becoming quite powerful here, quite powerful. And the nurturer yourself, realize that you have that nurturer within you as well, right? And tapping into the nurturing energies will only help you realize your own power, your own healing abilities. And this may be regarding your heart, because I kept doing this. So yeah. And this is going to be a challenge for you with the Two of Stones. See, like internally, these two, still that topic of two keeps popping up. So either in a relationship, I'm so sorry, my nose is very itchy. So you could be battling yourselves like back and forth, right? And internally as well, which is like, no, I want to do this. No, let's do that. No, that kind of a battle. So this is a challenge, but this is rather mind-based. This is rather not so much in your feelings, right? And it's just like I'm getting the sense of, when will these two stop it already? Like, stop it already. This could be really about the mind, right? Where it's just and another person. It could be both. Where it's just like, please, just stop that. This is so, nobody's benefiting from this, right? Just knock it out. Knock it out. And this is, funnily enough, meditation, right? The Nine of Stones tradition, where it's just like you're coming into your own. You're sitting in meditation, assuming that leadership position, taking responsibility for your own life. And mind you, wow, now we have, this is quite powerful. And then you have the snake here twice. He has it in his hands when right there, it's right there, yeah, it's right there. It's still out on the frame, and she may be not touching that thing. Well, he, and not gender specific again, just went out and grabbed it by the horns. Just grab the snake so it won't bite him. But it's really like he knows how beneficial that is. And again, that's the step up in maturity. It's just like, I'm going to go out. I don't care what others are thinking or what perceptions there may be out there. All of a sudden know exactly what I do to need to heal myself here, to really come into my own power and assume responsibility. This is really, really powerful, really powerful. And it's also, of course, the Nine of Pentacles. So realizing again that within yourself, that which you are, like your essence, to rise, a strong maturing process. With the Four of Vessels, boredom. This must have been a long time coming, right? You sitting there waiting on the change to just happen, to just occur. Wow, now they're coming through strong. This can be triggering. Well, it's not for you to wait around. That's the message, right? It's not for you. You need to get up and do something about it. That's the message. No tarot reading, no card reading will ever help you out of this situation. All right, they're coming through strong. I apologize if this is triggering, but maybe exactly what you need to hear. So it's just like, this is in the realm of assume responsibility. Just sitting there and waiting for it to occur is not doing the trick here, Gemini. It is not. It isn't. You need to take action. You need to, and that's again the step up of the, you may have manifested something or tried to bring something into manifestation, right? With the High Priestess. And now it is time to really step it up, to really back that intention up with action, so the universe can actually come in and then assist you. It doesn't work if you just sit there, and it may not feel like that to you in the moment, but you realize as you look back on it later that this is indeed like a blessing that has come in for you, because you felt like that. You felt, oh man, nothing's moving. Oh, spirit, and maybe aggravation also at other people, towards spirit. And yeah, that's okay. That's also part of the whole deal, part of the whole process. But if you want that to come into fruition, whatever it is that you're manifesting here, you really need to move. You really need to get up. All right, we have 2 more cards here from the Wildwood Tarot. It's looking really good. And you can follow us over to Vimeo and or Patreon if you would like. There's a 20% discount on the extended. Like I mentioned already, it's already taken off. As you go over to Vimeo, you'll see it straight away. And yeah, if you like, follow us over there. And yeah, and of course we'll draw more oracle cards and all that. You guys know that. If you want to follow, follow. If not, that's fine as well. I hope this was insightful and or helpful to you. And I'll see you over there or next time. Bye, guys.